Our mission this week, we were tasked to try and come up with characters from other films that we could put into the roles of the characters that are in Scooby Doo. So it's like, well, we're going to go into some of them, but we've got Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and we couldn't replace Scooby. No. So Scooby from the film is going to be with the people that we see in these films. Shall we start off with Fred?
Yeah, we'll go with the boss first of all.
Big boss.
So in terms of, like, just to briefly go over what kind of thing I was thinking. First of all, I tried to think of it in terms of what their actual function is as a gang. So they're meant to go around, travel in this van together, and solve crimes. They need to be able to deal with some kind of supernatural elements because this is going on. They need to be able to tolerate being around each other a lot is another part of my thinking, because, you know, they're traveling around in a van together. Can't have two kind of... It's a weird kind of stakes world as well, so it was trying to get everything to kind of match up whilst fitting these in. Eventually I ignored the stakes thing because I came up with a theme which I preferred.
So, do you know what my theme is?
Go on.
They're all around their early 20s.
Okay. My theme is a certain director, but we'll get it before long.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll give you my first Fred to kind of start with, just to kind of get the ball rolling. A nice pure pick is Edward Bloom, who is Ewan McGregor's character in Big Fish.
Okay.
So very positive attitude. He kind of that's kind of his thing throughout his life, that he never kind of gets his head down. Very kind of open-hearted and loving. He makes friends wherever he goes. Everything from, like, you know, mermaids to giants. Okay. So he's going to be great to kind of be around. Okay. I think he's kind of got that leader element to him as well. And the kind of, you know, creative, the open thinking. He's not going to be messed up by all the demons and stuff because he's best mates with a giant or whatever.
I see where you're coming from there.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, that was my kind of first kind of clean, pure pick for Fred.
Okay. Right. Okay. Do you want to go back and forth? Right?
Yeah, give me your Fred.
Okay, so the first one I've got here is Teddy Sanders, which is Zac Efron's character in Neighbours or Bad Neighbours or whatever it's called. The one with Seth Rogen.
Okay.
Which, funnily enough, Zac Efron is actually going to be playing Fred in an animated version that's coming out later this year.
Oh, no.
Which I found out after that, which is, I think that's good. But yeah, like he's smart, like he's enough to, like, be the leader of an actual gang and to be coordinated to take action against his neighbor. He's very attractive.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more sex in Scooby Doo
if Zac Efron
Zac Efron's driving him.
But yeah, no, I thought he'd be like a good leader type to be kind of the spearhead of this gang.
Okay.
Plus, to see him, like, with some frosted tips. Because I couldn't see him fully blonde, but if you get some frosted tips in there, go on, son. Okay,
I'm gonna give you a second one. This is okay. So my next one is Beast, who is Nicholas Holt's character in X-Men.
Okay.
The big blue monster.
Yeah.
Because for one, what's the point in having a human, like a poxy little skinny blonde dude?
Because
when I could have
character.
No, because it's Fred. He just needs to be the leader of the gang. So what? I'll just put him in like a kind of what are those jackets called? Like a leather.
Straight jacket.
A Letterman jacket. No.
Oh,
you know, like Fred wears and stuff. You know, go in disguise. Also, he's still human sometimes. Nicholas Hoult
permanently makes himself human at one point. So I suppose you could have that.
I want him to transform. I just want the first time there to be, like, you know, like a little ghost or something, some dude in a sheet. Fred to just go like, and then just like chuck him through a wall. So that's my second, slightly joking, but also
just
changes the game.
He is an ace of spades right there.
I know.
Okay, so I've got Eric Molson, just Dave Franco's character in 21 Jump Street. Again, another classic character, kind of like, you know, he's still a leader of his, like, you know, he's smart enough to kind of be ahead of the cops at one point because he figures out that, well, he kind of does.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his own kind of crew that he's repping. So again, another classically handsome sort of. I can see him being the Fred character. I can see them all in, like, the white jumper and the ascot.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Because these are all, like, I'm still trying to stick to all these young sort of guys, and I reckon they could still pull off just coming out of high school. Yeah.
My next, I did actually go back to kind of a younger type of one when I was thinking with Fred. I thought of Chucky, who is Ben Affleck's character in Good Will Hunting.
Thank God, I thought you were going to say Chucky.
Not actual Chucky. Not actual Chucky. Chucky's Ben Affleck's character in that film, who I think is that, again, he's the kind of unspoken leader of that gang. And I, you know, he's got the kind of his speech to Matt Damon about if I wake up in your head every day, I wake up and I hope you're not going to open that door. Like, that's being a leader to my mind. That's like, you've got to look out for the individual welfare of the individual. So like, and also, if I'm having him as Chucky, I want to chuck in Casey Affleck as Morgan to be Shaggy, just because I want the Affleck brothers. Casey Affleck with, I know we're gonna go to Shaggy properly, so I've got actual Shaggy picks.
Yeah.
But just whilst we're in the Good Will Hunting universe, I was like, he's kind of perfect for it, and it's also kind of funny to have an actor with that kind of credentials and like the career he's got since then to just basically play like a kind of dopey stoner. Which he did really well with Good Will Hunting. So
I have a theme for Shaggy. I just realised that it doesn't match anything that I've already done so far.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll stick to Fred first.
Yeah.
I've got a final.
I've only got one left. Yeah.
Oh, you've got 4. Okay, I've only got one more left, which is Marty McFly.
Ooh.
And Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future.
I like that.
Yeah. Another confident leader, can adapt to new situations while like always being way over his head. So put him in situations where he's got to try and figure stuff out, like trying to lead some other people as well. I think he'd do great.
He's got kind of the cool factor too.
Yeah, plus he drives the what's the thing called? What's the
What do you mean, the DeLorean?
The DeLorean, that's it.
Okay.
I was like, it begins with Z.
I think
No, that's the guy who fucking directed
drive a skateboard. And I was like, you mean ride?
No, but like Fred usually is the one who leads.
That's true.
Who drives the van.
That
as
is
well.
a good point. Okay, so
not that has to be a necessity, but you know, it's a little.
No, that's fine.
Point.
If you had to pick one, would you pick? Do you know which one you'd pick, or are you happy?
I
Just kind
picked
of
Teddy
giving the
Sanders.
Is he the one? Is he your number one?
Yeah.
Pick?
Plus, I like the kind of meta thing of him also actually still playing the character.
Okay. Well, my actual pick, I want Jules. Okay, this is throwing everything out the window, so you're not going to be happy about this. You already know where this is going. It's Jules Winfield. It's Samuel from Pulp Fiction. There's no other pick. I want him post-existential crisis. Do you know? Because he has the whole crisis, and he's like, "What do I do?" He kind of puts his energy
he's a
towards
Walker of the Earth.
He puts his energy towards solving crime. He puts a crew together. This is a prequel with Black Fred. And then we get, and this, by the way, is my theme, because then I end up with a new Tarantino universe Scooby Doo gang.
Oh my God,
which is what we're gonna get into.
Right. Okay.
Cool. But Jules is my leader.
Oh wow!
I follow him. He's got the charisma. He's got everybody. You believe him, and he's now got the morals.
Okay.
So that's my beginning. It's a Pulp Fiction sequel.
If I can help with
the end of Pulp Fiction is the beginning of Scooby Doo. Oh, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we've got more stuff coming out. So kind of usual plugs of please like, rate, and subscribe, all that stuff. But
all that bollocks.
especially keep an eye on our social media, because we're going to try and keep you updated. We're doing quizzes and little clips from our lockdown videos. So yeah, give us a follow, and we'll keep you entertained over the next however many months or years this is happening. It won't be that. We'll be fine. We'll be able to go outside soon. Maybe. Okay. Bye. Just end it there.
Why not?